man off the screen, man. I'm trying to focus here, man. I got this guy eating some. Is that the delicious turkey? That looks. Oh, it's so good, man. I'm so hungry. It's not fair. He's all look at him. He's all ready, warmed up. Oh.
They're just sweating, and he's up in the owner's box eating a sandwich.
No, that's confidence. Let me tell you, seeing Myth here, all the other competitors, Exotic and Blind, and all the people that have really shined. Honestly, all I see is a boost of determination.
Yeah.
Trying to close out these games, win money for charity, the Alzheimer's Association, and roll over for a bigger prize at the end if somebody can eliminate Ninja in any of these games.
I absolutely love these shots of the whole venue. You can see standing room only, the players at their stations, the viewers all around. There's the 2 different bars. I can promise you we're probably going to have a couple drinks when this is all said and done.
My wife is probably going to judge me for it, but that's okay. We're here with friends today.
Oh, man, but we're just moments away from the final game of Heat 2 before we do one final reset for our last 3 games of the night. Ninja right now 1 for 5. Almost every single game, though, he's been either right around that top 10 or in the top 10, so he's putting up a good fight. I don't know if we're ever going to see Tyler not finish, in the top 10% of the game,
Honestly, 20% win rate right now is still incredibly good.
Yeah.
And I think, like you said, it's only going to go up from here. We still have 4 more eliminations remaining. Players can take home a bunch of money. We have 4 more games
to win
for people to win. And that adds up. That could be really big for 1 or more people. Like I said, we still have Heat 2 Game 3 coming up next.
And it's going to be starting here momentarily as we get on ready. Should be here in our battle bus kind of kick off here soon. Oh, man, players are in the lobby. You see on the different screens. What a wonderful setup at the Esports Arena in Las Vegas. This is my 2nd time here. This is
my first. This is my first.
Initial impressions after being
fantastic. Like you said, sitting up front on stage would be nerve-wracking. We have the comfort of the caster booth. We can look out over the crowd. We can request gently that everybody go crazy, please.
Woo! There you go.
So it's fantastic being here. So here you go. Battle bus sounds coming in. Let's see where Ninja decides to go in this one.
You're in Heat 2. So far, it's Ninja 1 win. The rest of the Heat 1 win. Who will end on top? The 75 other players or Ninja?
My money's on Ninja this game.
Okay.
We've seen some big plays in the previous matches. Like I said, his build rate is accelerating. His confidence is going up. He's hit a couple really good 1 pumps. He had a couple double kills in previous games. There we go.
Here he goes, dropping on in. We've seen him move towards some of these certain areas in the past. I think he's finding out what's working, what's not. And here's what I love, is he's making sure he scouts so much when falling on in. I can tell you, he's taking note of that player that's just above him as he goes to land.
Lucky landing is a pretty common drop when we play duos. I've seen him warm up to this place quite a bit, honestly, since they added it. And I've noticed a lot of players that didn't drop down here very much when it first came out have avoided it just because the buildings are unique here, which means the loot spawns are not predictable. You have to memorize the area in order to make full use of Lucky Landing. A lot of players, a big thing.
He grabbed the crossbow.
Picked up the crossbow. I'm so proud right now. A lot of players kind of memorize the spawn locations of certain building types, and because some of the zones, we make some jokes about, like LeBron's house is the one in Retail Row right next to the basketball court. That same building exists in a couple places. Early game engagement, the crossbow coming out.
Here's the issue. He's out of materials already.
And tough. He has a large hill to use. He can still line of sight. He can still hit a shot on this player. The build coming out, trying to can themselves in so he can't get a top-down angle.
Oh, he can't build. Okay. And he doesn't have an assault rifle, which I think is another big worry. Like, yeah, you can try to hit a cool hunting rifle shot, but one crit headshot from one of those ARs, and he's already second-guessing his decision.
Now listen, if I can win a game using only a crossbow and get 11 kills, he can take one person out in Lucky Landing.
In this stage, though?
I don't know, man. It's still pretty early. He's got 6 platforms that he can build, but you never know who you're up against, right? The beauty of BRs is the randomness of who you run into and who you might match against. Now, matching, obviously, in this case, since we're at an event at the esports arena in Las Vegas. Matching is canned away, right? So it's the same players from in the entire heat, but that could be anybody over there.
I want chat to vote. Is Ninja going to win this game, yes or no? Go ahead. Oh, a Bush now. Not using that. Imagine if Ninja played as a Bush the whole game.
He's going.
No. No.
Do it.
Stop.
Do it. Come on, do it. Don't put it down. Yes.
Why would you ever expect this? Why would you ever expect Ninja to be the Bush?
I'll respect the crossbow drop because he did pick the Bush up and use it. So now that actually kind of surprised me. A pretty common complaint from competitive players with the Bush is that when you're jump shotgunning, which is everybody jump shotguns if you have a shotgun out, you can't see through the foliage. Yeah, it's too thick, dude. So shenanigans alone, he did pick it up and use it, which I owe him a big hug for that. But I don't know if it was necessarily the right play. We'll see.
I think the Bush has just upped his chance of winning this game significantly. I didn't have faith. Now he's destined.
Everything's changed,
15
man.
kills.
Minimum.
Easy.
61 left. He's got a minute and 17 to move, and he's got to go northwest a little bit, enough that you can't see the circle inside the minimap right now.
Yeah, so he definitely has some work to do. Unfortunately, while the Bush is good for cover at times, it also, as you mentioned, hinders your chance to be as accurate as possible, as you can just tell how much that's taking up his screen. Half of his crosshairs covered by it.
Imagine the outrage if it cost him a game.
Right? Bush sent to the vault by the end of tonight. Oh,
turns out Epic Games was watching.
Is that a purple crossbow?
Bypassing a purple crossbow. Yeah, our friendship is teetering right now. Know that.
Disappointing to say the least. He's made his way towards Fatal Fields. The zone now within his sights. And he hears the chest, so it looks like this maybe wasn't looted. So that's a double. I can't even see it. Look,
who knows if there's a Bush there now?
Oh, maybe there's a shield. I can't tell.
Was that a green AR that he might not have realized? Oh, yep. I was going to say, if he leaves that thing behind because he couldn't see it through the bush, it'd be comedic at
I
least.
immediately regret using it.
I was going to say.
There it is.
Now, if you're wondering how can he get rid of this, well, the way you get rid of the bush is by taking damage. He doesn't want to get shot at by an enemy to do it. He can build himself high enough to take that fall damage.
Just over 3 floors will be enough to take like 10.
Yeah.
He could get rid of it on his own, and he does have a large shield. We'll see what's in here. All right. He's in a situation he might be able to get rid of it. Scoped AR is extremely powerful right now. I would not be surprised. He's staring at it. He's going to pick that thing up and put it in his Z slot.
The scoped ARs have had such an interesting story.
They've gone through so many different changes.
Right? They were once literally the worst thing ever. When there was like the awkward bloom with it, when you aim at someone and it wouldn't hit. But
trash.
now it's gone back to being realistically one of the only kind of hit scan weapons in the game with the way that you aim it. There again, the minis, he's like, oh God, I can't even see what's happening.
Scope AR goes back on the ground. Disappointing to see that, but I think for the choice of picking up 3 minis, he's got a hunting rifle so he can get the one-shot headshot. He's got the impulse nade still, and there's fall damage. Takes 13 to get rid of it.
That's worth it for me. That's worth it for me.
I will say it would have been nice to at least see a single bush play happen, but
if just so we're all clear, if he did die in his first engagement with the bush, the first thing he would have said was, nah.
It would have been
the bush.
Oh, yeah. It would have been the bush. And I wouldn't blame him. Flying across. The chance of somebody being up top, and it looks like it might be vacant already. Looking back down. Red Barn dropping down again. Just trying to track this person down. If they're even still here.
Yeah, right. He's just dancing around. Materials-wise, not in his best spot so far, but he's going to use this, I would assume, for the 13 health.
I want him to greet it for the health, yep.
Makes sense. He's got minis already. He wants to carry the impulse nades. It seems like his threshold for the impulse grenades is when he hits 1, it loses its value.
Yeah.
But when he has 2, it's still enough to be able to make 2 crazy plays in a fight. So he's like, you know what?
It's a utility choice.
Yeah.
If you only have 1 and you use it, and then you end up needing a second one on the fly, and you think to yourself, I could have picked up that grenade launcher or something like that, you know you made a bad choice. I think that's why every time if he finds something that can replace it, and he has 1 remaining, he's going to drop it.
I mean, think of what we saw from him earlier. When he first used those impulse grenades, he tried to go for the crazy play, fell short, took fall damage, and then immediately used a second one to disengage, reposition, kind of reset the fight, and it worked out to his advantage.
Yep.
50 seconds left on this first closure of the Storm. 46 players remaining. Ninja 0 kills so far this game.
He did say earlier
another purple crossbow.
He's going to go for the win. So this kind of play, we have a little one by a build off happening. Here we go. The top down. He's got to start making some moves, get out of here a little bit. Drop not working out there. Dropped 36 HP from the fall damage. A reposition is going to be important. Now this player might be above him on the rock right now.
He still thinks
Exposed. A second. Maybe a second player engaging. He's going to start getting aggressive here. See this player, jerky.
Oh, Ninja's got hit. As we went to that 2-box,
Yeah.
Ninja got sniped, I believe. Yeah, there's a third player now beginning to enter. He's got hit again.
In front of him, he's got to can up all the edges. He's got a couple minis there. Get back to 100 HP, but a body shot from bolt action could end him. Rough position. Forward coffee going down.
He's got to use this right away. So
Minis. Oh,
this
yeah.
will actually get him exactly to 100 HP. So typically with the fireplace, you want to bandage up to 50 and then use that to heal you the rest of the way. If he sits on top of this for long enough, it will get him, okay, he's going to give it up. He wants to go fight this engagement.
Kind of surprising. I would have thought playing a little safer. Just have an opportunity here to rip out the floor from this player, maybe get the fall damage. They did build up above. They have the top-down view of him. There's the walls. He's got to start covering, got to start pushing up. And here we go. The impulse ain't coming out.
Player on, no shields left. Ninja going for this one. It looks like they've really swapped positions. This is an awkward fight.
Oh. A big push there, a really big opportunity for the impulse play, and it ended up not paying off.
Oh yeah, dude, that's super unfortunate, man.
Yeah.
I forgot to reset my game again, and I got a huge lag spike right as I put us in it. I swear to God, dude. And this guy, look at this guy. He's rocking double heavy shotgun. 100% was prepared for that situation more than I was.
Question for you. So when you dropped the campfire, we noticed you didn't wait for it to top you out at 100 HP. We're at 74 when you pushed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I just needed to fight this guy while he was distracted.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was like, do I wait? And, am I going to really survive? I have 20. What is this?
on the fly.
You're not going anywhere. Oh, he's not going to reach the launch pad a second time. And he's gone.
Yeah, no, I knew that the best chance of surviving that specific situation and obviously winning the game. Look at all these players, dude, that are on this side of the map, which is so weird, dude. Why are they on the edge of the map? Like, there's literally no reason for anyone to come all the way down. Oh, wow. Is this hold the L dance?
I don't know what just happened.
I have no idea what happened either, man.
But again, that was your earliest exit so far, Ninja.
Yes.
I blame the bush.
I do too.
I blame
right?
the bush as well.
I shouldn't have done it.
It just set off your whole game.
I was just messing around, and I was like, I'll use the push, dude. And then I see one person fight, and I'm just like, oh, shit.
I know Luke was upset because when this game started, I brought up the point that so far in Heat 2, you had one win, and the rest of Heat 2 had one win. He expected you to get the second win to be the majority winner of all of this Heat.
I did him a little heartbroken.
No, dude, I misplayed, man. The circle was not favorable as well. It pushed, I mean, look at all these players.
Yeah.
He's got quite a ways to go. I'm surprised that Hell's not going for the launch pad that is still set up.
Wow.
And gets pumped in the
Oh
face.
my God, dude. Who was that, dude? Sin Easy just blew that kid away, man. It doesn't matter, though, dude, because guess what? Hell did what he had to do, man. And that's get the first kill, or get the kill on me.
He's
got
coming away with
2,500.
yeah, 2,500 just for knocking you out of the game.
But this will be the first time, no, second time, obviously. Nibs was the first one who killed me but didn't win the game.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's actually true. So after our sixth game, only twice that this has finally occurred, as we'll go ahead and follow Sin Easy for the moment. I know we have observers in different areas of the map that we'll pop on into when the time does come, but right now, this double shotgun play looks like Stin's rocking the same. Is that a double heavy?
I think it's a heavy pump.
A heavy pump, okay.
Yeah, because he pumped all right in the face.
Oh,
Dude, he actually just got super lucky with the storm right now, being on the short end. He's able to outrun it, because if it's the second storm, 99% of the time, if it's like a drastic switch, the players all are going to be taking damage if they're not getting ahead of it. But we'll see, man. 18 players left. Ooh, you hate to see a Twitch player die to the storm. You hate to see